Thousands of Iranians lined up the streets of Tehran for the funeral procession of the late Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. Iran's top officials and the brothers of the new Supreme Leader emerged into public view as a temporary ceasefire with the US remained in force. The US and Iran have paused hostilities as part of the 14-point Memorandum of Understanding, but at best, the truce remains fragile. Talks on reaching a permanent end to the war appear to be on hold until the funeral concludes. In Tehran, crowds of hundreds of thousands chanted "Death to America" and "Death to Israel" as they called for revenge over the attack that killed the Supreme Leader and other senior officials. Some hardliners even called for the assassination of US President Donald Trump. At the same time, across the world, in Washington, D.C., the U.S. president was delivering a speech marking the 250th anniversary of America's founding. Trump said of the U.S. military, I'm quoting, "We've had tremendous success. You look at Venezuela, you look at Iran, we wiped out their military." On the other hand, Iran is also claiming victory while continuing to vow revenge. The Iranian army chief has said that Iran will never abandon its quest for revenge over the assassination of Khamenei. A brigadier general also said the army is using the ceasefire period to strengthen its combat capabilities. Even advocates of diplomacy, such as the parliament speaker, said the Memorandum of Understanding is an achievement for Iran and its so-called axis of resistance. In a move that infuriated the US ally Saudi Arabia, Iran operated a direct flight from Sana'a International Airport to transport Houthi members to Khamenei's funeral. The Houthis said their forces confronted Saudi warplanes that tried to prevent the aircraft from landing at Sana'a International Airport. The Iran-aligned group warned that it would target Saudi airports and other vital interests on land and at sea if the Saudis continued what the spokesperson described as violations of Yemeni airspace. In fact, Yemen's internationally recognized government, remember, has condemned Iran for operating the flight. Meanwhile, unconfirmed reports say the U.S. aircraft carrier USS Abraham Lincoln has been spotted off the coast of Oman in what some interpret as a move to secure the Omani side of the Strait of Hormuz. Any such move is likely to infuriate Iran. On Sunday, a multinational maritime body overseen by the U.S. Navy said the U.S. has assisted 70 transits through the Strait of Hormuz over the past 72 hours. Traffic remains steady along shipping routes near Oman and Iran, but is still below the pre-war levels. Uncertainty prevails, though, and any controversial development risks provoking renewed hostilities.